Here we go again. Try to get that. Really pull that right knee as far over. Make it like a space here. This will help your hip. And then stack it down. And then adjust your sit bones so you're sitting up straight. And then turn your feet out to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. More air, more air, more air. You're breathing in through your nose, but you can feel it over your esophagus. Exhale, navel towards your spine. Squeeze your navel, tighten your pelvic floor. Inhale again, big breath in. Feel the rib cage expanding. Contract the shoulder blades between your back. Feel the left side, exaggerate it. Maybe do a little twist there. Feel the right side.
I'm cracking.
Yeah, I'm cracking too. Twist. Squeeze them together. Exhale the navel towards your spine. Tighten your pelvic floor. Inhale, big breath in. More air, more air, more air. Exhale, navel towards your spine. Feel your pelvic floor. It's such a great Tibetan bowl. It still has the vibration of the sound even when I transfer it. Inhale, raise the hands up. Look up. Stretch your arms back. Interlace your hands, push it up. Reach up. Exhale the hands down, and we're gonna Om. Hold your feet. Exhale, fold over, stretch your back. Try to get your chin all the way over your top knee. Try to drop your head forward. Inhale, come up. You're pushing onto your feet.
Yep.
Again, take your arms wide. Inhale. And bring them in. Last one. Lift up through the chest. I will call, I ask that you respond. Sahana Vavatu.
Sahana Vavatu.
Sahanau Bhunaktu.
Sahanau Bhunaktu.
Saha Viryam Karavavahai.
Sahaviryam Karavavahai.
Tejasvinavahi Tamastu.
Tejasvinavahi Tamastu.
Mavigvisavahai.
Mavivisavahai.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Translation, interpretation. May our practice be protected. May our studies be nourished. I ask that our practice be protected by all the gurus, the seekers, the saints, the sages, our guardian angels, and our spirit guides. I ask and pray that they protect and nourish this practice. I ask and pray that our practice and all our time together be brilliant and effective, and that we never hate or dispute one another. I ask for divine blessings of peace for you, for me, for everybody we love and hold dear to our heart, including the animals. Namaste.
Namaste. I always think that those words are so powerful because I always think we have never disputed one another. So
And you're not supposed to dispute your teachers. You know, I remember when I had one teacher, you know, I was dedicated. When I was in it, I was in it for each of the disciplines. And I stayed for years with them, learning so much along the way. And if
Linda Carla? Is that Linda Calla? Is that her name?
yeah, back in the day. But I'm also talking about Patabi Joas and Dharma Mitra and Anna Forrest and Tao-Purshan Lynch and Dada and, you know, Amma, Divine Mother, and, you know, all the teachings. Okay, so here we are. Put your feet flat on the mat, and you're going to have to try and lift up.
Okay.
Just try and lift up and stay low. Push your knees apart. Good. Wait for your lower back to release. So Lisa, this is how you are. You're like this.
Yeah.
And I want you to get in between your legs. And I want you to take the right elbow and push on the inside of the calf and the side where the seam of the pant is on the inside of the right thigh. I want you to get in there and push that open.
Okay.
And then I want you to take the left elbow and come on the inside of the side of the calf and the hamstring and the inside and push it open. No, you're still on here. I want you to kind of get in there. So even put your left hand down so you can start to...
Be here.
Yeah, I want you in here. Take your hand on the inside of your knee. Take your right hand on the inside of your right knee. Good. And push that open. Put your left hand down and straighten that. Push that open. Yep. Try to straighten your right arm. You're straightening your left arm. Try to straighten the right arm as you're pushing inside the right thigh.
Right arm might be over here. My leg's here. Okay.
Your right hand is on the right side of your knee. Your left hand's on the floor. Lean your left shoulder into your left knee and push your right arm to straighten the right arm. Lock it to stretch out the right knee.
I cannot stretch out my right arm any further.
Okay, so you're working towards that.
God.
And then release. Take your right arm down. Take your left hand and put that on the inside of the left knee and start to push that open. Lean your right shoulder and your head into the right knee. Try to lock your left elbow. Keep your feet flat. And release. Now come up, take your hands on the inside. Good. Little bit better. Good job. Sit back down, bring your knees into your chest, close your knees, bring your heels in towards your body, bring your forehead down. Round your back. Hug your left leg into your center line. Lean forward, lift your buttocks, extend. Keep the right leg off the floor, 100%, like this.
Yep.
So that whole right leg is up. See if you can lean all your weight into your left leg.
Is it strengthening where my...
It's working your quad. You can hold the right foot.
Okay.
Does that make it easier?
Your butt's off the ground, right?
Yes, my butt is off the ground completely, 100%. My left foot is flat. We're just working. You can try switching, come back into a ball, bring your forehead down. Round your back. Lower your shoulders, round your back. Inhale, come up. Push the weight to the right hand, extend the left leg. Lean forward, lift your butt off the floor. And again, that whole left leg is off the floor. Lean into the right thigh. You can hold it and extend.
Oh, jeez. I'm so fucking wobbly. Oh. I can bounce my butt up, but I can't keep it up.
And bring it down. Good. Take the right knee over the left knee again, Lisa. Sit forward. Try to get your chin past your top knee.
Yep.
Push into your feet.
Okay.
Try to get your head to the floor.
With my butt on the ground?
Your butt will lift a little bit. Keep your hand, but not too much. The objective is not to actually get the head on the floor. It's to work through the spine so that you're opening.
I do feel at the base of my spine if I flop my chin around my knee.
Inhale, come up. Lift your chest. Take your left leg forward. This is where you'd want some blocks. So, when this is done correctly, you get a lot out of it. Your left leg comes forward, and you take a block. You can either stand it up or lie it down. But you keep that left foot forward. And it has to be square, the foot. You have to get the baby toes under. There'll be a space where the arch is. Then you get the left knee down and put the block there.
Get the left knee down.
Yes, your left foot's down and the left knee is down.
Yes.
And you have a block on your left foot that's keeping it in place. There's a little space where the arch is because you're pushing your large toe and the heel is on the block.
Yep.
Then you get the left knee down and you line up the blocks.
Okay.
Don't put it to the back of the knee, put it in front of the knee because you're going to put your foot on top. This is a box pigeon.
Okay.
But done correctly will have enormous benefits on your hips. Done incorrectly, you won't feel anything from it. Put the right foot on top. And at this point, you're going to see it doesn't go against the block, so you have to stand the right block up, and you have to consciously push your right ball of your foot and the heel to the block. This is your right foot I'm speaking about, while you're pushing it against your knee. So you have to keep energy on the block to push it in, because I can see your heel's not touching.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to keep the heel of your foot and the ball of your foot touching the block while your lower left knee is touching the block. So put your left hand on the block. And don't take your left hand off the block. Keep pushing against that.
This way.
Yes, I have the block up.
Okay.
Now, and I'm asserting force onto it so it keeps pushing into my left knee and my right foot. Now lower down slowly the right knee. And the right knee has to stand your right hand block up. You have to keep the right knee and the right foot, the right knee and the left foot on top, under the right knee, both pushing against the block. Both things have to be pushing against the block. Both feet, both knees.
Okay, I think I'm there.
Put your hands up so your elbows are up. Push in the block. Now look over and check and see, I have to wiggle my right foot up, that your right toes are in line with your left toes. Wiggle both your toes, your large toe.
Yeah.
Now, if your right or left knee is not touching the block, or your left foot or right foot is not touching the block, you're not in alignment. And if your toes are not in alignment, meaning if I took a blue chalk carpenter's line and I snapped it from your right toes on top to your left toes on the bottom and they were not straight across, you're not in alignment. And from here I can see your top heel is not touching the block.
Okay, now it is.
And don't let it come off. So aggressively assertively push onto your block so they're pushing. Your heel is off again.
You know what it is?
Yes, that's what we're going to work. That's what this does.
Yeah, I could be interrupted. Yeah, you need that? Go ahead. You couldn't get it from the other side. You had to interrupt the class.
So put your foot on and lean forward and start to back bend. So elbows are going to go back. Push your elbows back. Get that top right heel on the block. Make sure the heel and the ball is touching. Yes, that's what I'm looking at. That's your right foot. Make sure, feel your left foot touching the block where your right knee is, and make sure your left knee is touching the block. Make sure your knees are in line and your toes are in line. Start to come forward. Back bend into it. Don't round into it. Lift your chest. Exhale, lengthen. Lengthen forward. Lengthen forward. Elbows are going to go back. The first thing to touch is going to be your forehead to the floor. Relax your jaw. Inhale, lift your head. Lift up a little bit more. Exhale your navel. Out of the way, concave your stomach, nollie. Lengthen forward again. Bring your third eye down. Inhale, come up. Bring your right leg in, bring your left leg in. Switch and put the right leg underneath. Wiggle the left knee on top. Really make a big space here. Push the right knee down and try to get that left knee on top. And then pull the heels in. Hold the feet. Make sure the heels are touching your hips. Lift your chin, neck, throat. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Exhale. You're back bending as you come forward. Good. Get your forehead, get your chin way over the top knee. Exhale. Try to get your forehead down. But push into your feet. Feel the lengthening on your spine. Inhale, come back up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take your right foot to the bottom. You know you're going to end up having to change and stand the block up, but make sure the ball of the foot is touching the block and the heel is.
Okay. Would I have little feet?
Then put the right knee down and see that you're at a straight line from your ankle to the front of your shin.
Yep.
Your knee goes against the bottom block. So you have to keep that straight. You're going to take the left knee on top of the right foot and you're going to get that to touch the block as well. But again, you have to slide the left foot forward just enough so that the left toes are in line with the right toes and use your block there.
Yep.
Now I feel twisted off to the side, and if you feel twisted off to the side, I can see from here you're showing too much bottom right knee. So you don't want that. You have to slide your left foot forward more.
Okay.
And keep it flexed to a point where it's touching the block. But so is your bottom knee, Lisa. And I can see there's a space on your left knee with the block.
Well, space where my foot is?
No, you have to make your foot and the knee touch. So you have to work with your knee and your foot. So both knees and both feet are touching the block.
How's that?
Well, you can feel how it is because you're touching it with your foot and your knee.
Yeah, yeah.
And don't let there be a gap. See, but don't let there be a gap.
Where?
With the top of your left knee here.
Where's there a gap? It's touching the ball, the heel, and my knee.
Okay. So I'm going to move my buttocks over to the right, squaring it off. Check my toes. Push the ball of my feet and start to come forward. Your hand should be pushing down on the blocks.
Okay.
So that you stay in, and then fold forward, come down. This will be hitting the left side.
Are you able to put your head down? I can put my forehead down on the ground.
Yes, I can. Inhale, come back up. Lift up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Hold your thumb on top of your blocks and your hands down. Lift your neck, throat, and jaw. Back bend to come forward. Try to get your chest over your left shin. Fold down. You work towards it over time to get your head down.
I can do this side. I can do the other.
And release. Bring your knees in. Wrap your arms. Now, use your block to lift your buttocks and get your left leg situated. Get your left heel flat and extend your right leg out. Don't let your buttocks go down. See if you can take away one block and move your weight to your left side and keep the right leg up.
Okay.
See if you can take away the other block. You can hold the toe. You could transition. You could take away one block and reach for the toe while you have the other block. And then once you have the toe, you can see if you can dismiss the other block. Eventually, you want to just shift and keep the leg out and hands free.
Yeah. Holding the toes seems to help.
So come back in. Hold it in the Ashtanga, 2 fingers and a thumb between the toes. Come back in. Pull the right one in. Do the same thing with the simulation like you did to help aid get you there with the 2 blocks, Lisa. And then lean forward. Right? Take away 1 block and see if you can hold the toe.
Okay, do that.
Good. So when you take it away, 2 fingers and a thumb. Good. And then see if you can lean forward to the leg, the right knee that's bent, and then see if you can pray. Then come down. Good job.
You know,
Thank you.
Because that I've never